and we're back with another episode of Days in the Diocese. My name is Justin Vera, and thank you for joining us on this little preview of how some of our days in the diocese start. So they actually start off the day before. You can see we have the table packed with our bags, all our equipment. So I just decided to record a little video before we even start Days in the Diocese tomorrow. Keep us in your prayers. Thank you for watching.
Atlantic Insurance informs our valued customers and the general public that our corporate headquarters and Belcan branch have been relocated. Our new location, the Atlantic Insurance Tower, located at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway. All our phone numbers remain the same. Our Collett and Albert branches will remain at their existing locations. Join the Atlantic Insurance family today and experience the future of insurance. Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
Imagine waking up to breathtaking views of the Caribbean Sea every day. Introducing a stunning home that offers just that, with panoramic ocean views from every balcony. Having 11,000 square feet and being a corner lot, the value of just the land is at the base price of $400,000. Step into a world of elegance and space as you explore the meticulously designed interiors. This home is truly an investment in luxury living. But it's not just about the house, it's about the lifestyle. Don't miss out on this extraordinary opportunity. Call Martha's Real Estate today at 501-615-5886 to schedule your exclusive viewing. No commitment required. Visit marthasrealestatebelize.com for more details and to explore this home and many others. Your dream home awaits you.
Babe, I'm going out to pay the water bill.
You don't need to go out. You could pay it from your phone. Look.
Babe, the credit card bill. I'll go pay it.
You can also pay it with your phone.
Babe,
Yes, love?
I need to go deposit the babysitter's pay.
You really want to go out, don't you? It's okay. I will make the transfer and you go play ball.
With Atlantic Bank Mobile, your personal banking experience is easier and more convenient. Bank your way with any of our digital channels and save time for what matters most.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
It's just a wonderful opportunity for us, Justin and I, to be here on Days in the Diocese in beautiful Cayo district. And of course we had to make a stop here at Mount Carmel Parish, where we have two things that we want to share. We will check in with Sister Gianni at Seed of Life and just talk about how the pro-life movement have been making its way through Belize as a country and the light and beacon of hope that it offers. And so stay with us as we journey on this episode of Days in the Diocese. So great to be here with Sister Gianna at Seed of Life in Benquevejo del Carmen. And Sister, I am just thinking about this great mission that it's situated. Actually, this is the seed where Seed of Life in Belize, the pro-life movement, was actually started. And so you want to tell us a little bit about the history of Seed of Life in Benque and how it's grown and taken root in the country of Belize.
In Benque, it started as Helping Hands, especially with Miss Margie Robinson, and it was in a different building, not here, it was down there. But eventually we managed to move into this building, which is really nice. It's larger. We have this area here for counseling women or meeting with larger groups of women or doing marriage prep. And then we have back storerooms for donations that come in. And over the years, we've done a lot of work helping women in need who are single moms or just need help taking care of their babies, or we've done education at high school. Like, that's why I'm packing all this stuff right now to go to the Mount Carmel High School during Pro-Life Month to talk about fetal development and what you can do to save lives. They wanted to start a Seed of Life there to help because there's a greater need in Belize City. More women were calling from there, but we couldn't help from Benque. So we wanted to start a center in Belize City. And Miss Judy Vasquez was the one who stood up and was able to take it on there. And so she has been working there for many years, helping especially younger moms, single moms, come to her for help and saving lots of children from abortion. And doing the same causes that we do here. Oh, and then also Seed of Life in San Pedro as well, expanded from there as well. So then there's with Miss Judy there. Sorry, Miss Josie.
Definitely the pro-life movement has been growing in Belize despite the limited resources. But I wanted to ask you, in 2024, where definitely there is massive resources being poured into the rights for abortion, for example, and even consent being taken away from parents in some instances. What does the mission, how would you translate your mission that you're accomplishing? What is it that you're doing as you go out every day to bring the message of let's save lives?
Our mission has always been fostering a Christ-like view of human life and sexuality by enabling positive, life-affirming choices. So in 2024, that's still what we try to do. And so originally the idea was, okay, if we can provide women with resources, then they won't need to go to abortion. They really want to be moms, so there'll be resources there for them to be able to be moms successfully. So one thing that we try to do in Benque is really reach out and do this in education as well. So can we be a presence on Facebook, or can we be a presence in the high schools so girls know before they reach that point of like, okay, what is their own worth and dignity? What are they called to use their bodies for in their life? Like, are they, in some ways, every woman is made to be a mother. Like, even as a sister, I can say that. Like, I'm made to be, and I'm choosing to be a spiritual mother. But every woman is called to be a mother and not to kill her own children. So can girls be taught that and know what they're meant to do with their life? If they're given the gift of life inside them, they have the ability to nurture that life and be a mom. And so that's one thing we do at Seed of Life here. We go into the high schools and we teach about fetal development. We teach marriage prep. We try to teach a little bit about, as our mission statement says, human life and sexuality. So teaching women about their own bodies, how life begins, what life is for.
I know the demographic is a little bit different in Benquevejo from Belize City and from the other areas, because there are a lot less single families in these areas as compared to Belize City. Maybe because the population is bigger in the city as well. But how do you sell that message of purity so that women understand the need to wait and the benefit of waiting and building their families on the right foundation and what they're called to?
I think women want to be loved. So if you most women don't want to grow up and to be a single mom. So giving them the ability, the courage to say no to abusive relationship, to say no to a passing relationship, I think that can happen just through encouraging a woman like you were made for more. You're not meant to be used, and you have a possibility. You can get married if you wait. You can support yourself and your children if there are resources for you to do that. And I think most women would choose that if they think that's a possibility, if they have someone that they can talk to who can encourage them that way, who can show them the benefits of waiting to have a stable father figure for their child. Yeah, so in order to teach that to women even before they get in the situation to where they're coming to us, we go into the high schools and we teach in the high schools what the human body was made for. It's not meant to be used, but men and women were made for each other, to stay in committed relationships, to have children, and that's what the sexual relationship is for. And so you, even talking to students yesterday at the high school, you were able to see just kind of the light bulbs go on when they realize, like, wait, this is actually, that's what this is for. If you use birth control, or if you use abortion as a form of birth control, you are preventing the real natural consequences of having sex. Like, the point of sex is to have children, and so just to teach them like that, this is what makes sense. This is what we're made for. It's not just this fun thing that you can do. And I think it could even be taught in the primary school level as well. Like, anytime where they're learning about what it means to be a person, what it means to be a mom or a dad, and an adult, is to give of yourself and not just think of yourself all the time, but also that a boy's body will change because he's meant to be a father, and a girl's body will change because she's meant to be a mother, and these are what the changes are for. He doesn't have to focus on just physical changes, but that the physical changes are for a natural reason. They're for a purpose. And obviously, that's the purpose that God made them for. But you can see that even without bringing God in, that the point of a girl's body changing is so she can be a mom.
I love that you mentioned that, because everything in our natural bodies and even in creation shows us exactly what God's intention was. And yet we struggle with it. It's so clear, and yet we still struggle with it because of our inner desires and so on. And I like that you're in the work that you're doing, it's often hidden what the real tragedies are. You know, it might seem so easy to make a decision to have an abortion, but we don't hear the backstories of the mental struggles, the things that come out of that are sometimes lifelong burdens that people carry, trying to lose themselves in certain situations. And so doing it at a younger age and getting that work in there is definitely powerful. But one of the things we've seen in Belize City, and I've heard this from Miss Judy, who does a lot of work, is that sometimes people call Seed of Life because they think that it's an organization that would help them have an abortion. I mean, in Benke, maybe because it's a smaller knit community and because there's a sister at the helm, that might not be the case. But in Belize City, there's a wider population that's not familiar with the movers and shakers in the organization. And so they sometimes call needing help to get an abortion, and then they realize that this is somebody who is encouraging them and is willing to walk beside them through that process of pregnancy, where there might be no support, and giving resources and helping them through that, coming to the hospital, getting the doctor visits in, and making sure that that life is preserved. And then hearing years after and seeing and meeting those lives that were saved and seeing the futures that unfold, it gives so much hope to a nation. And I'm so proud of our little beautiful Belize, who is really helping to shine that light in the middle of a dark, dark, dark world.
Yeah, it really is beautiful to be able to walk alongside women. We don't, here in Menke, as you said, we don't get that many calls of people thinking that we will do abortions, but some of my most joyful experiences here as the director of Seed of Life have been when women come in and you can tell they're really worried because they're pregnant, they weren't expecting to be pregnant, they don't know what to do. And then being able to see them and meet with them week after week or month after month and seeing that by the time when they actually do have the child, they're so happy to have the resources for that child, and like they're so happy to be a mom at the end. I remember one case where a woman came in and she was so sad and she didn't know what she was going to do. She didn't expect to be pregnant. But then over the weeks she kept coming and we were able to see her, and I could just tell the difference in her as she got happier and happier. And then there was one point where she was really worried that something was wrong with the baby, because she couldn't feel it anymore. And just to see her worried that there might be something wrong with the baby after just a few weeks earlier being worried that she was pregnant, it was just to see that change in her. No, she really is a mom and she wants to care for this baby just like she wanted to care for other children. And so that was just really beautiful to see, to be there to comfort her and counsel her and encourage her at that time. Thankfully, whenever we have a need, people are willing to fill it very quickly with donations. One thing that we do have need of right now is prenatal vitamins. But a lot of women want those, especially tomorrow we're going out to R&L, and that's something that they were asking for. But we can always use diapers or baby blankets or baby clothes, or even older, like anything under a year. I mean, under 2 years. That's the main age that I guess kids wear it out really fast, because we serve mothers with children up to 2 years. So that's the age range of clothes that we don't have very much of, is between 1 year and 2 years. The other thing that we really need is are more volunteers to come in here and serve, to keep the office open. It doesn't take much to keep it open, but we really need just someone to be here for women when they are in that situation and need the encouragement, need the help, that they know that they can come here and the doors will be open. Because just with me and the few volunteers we have, we can't keep open most of the week. So more volunteers who are knowledgeable and want to give of their time, that would be a real blessing.
Thank you so much, Sister Gianni, for sitting down and talking to us on Days in the Diocese. And we are so grateful that this office exists and that the message of pro-life is being shared in Belize. It has expanded over the years. And so thank you for the work that you're doing. If you're listening and you want to become a part of this great mission, saving lives, you can call the office at 632-3980. You've heard the need. And if you want to offer support, Pampers, pay for pregnancy tests, finances is needed, blankets, wipes, anything that a young mother would need, or even if you have used clothing that you want to share, you can drop it off at Guadalupe Media's office in Belize City, send it to us, and we will get it to Sister so that she can continue this great work. Some of the services that you offer here, Sister, are pregnancy tests. They give clothing, giving blankets, diapers, and baby clothes, caring and offering confidential support for women and babies. Also, classes are offered on fertility and family planning, and there is a rewarding program for pregnancy and parenting. If you want to help, you can pray for families, you can donate clothes and baby items, as I mentioned, and you can tell your friends that the service is here. That's it for today's Days in the Diocese from Mount Carmel Parish here in Benqueviejo del Carmen. But we are not finished with our visit to Cayo, so join us tomorrow when we will be back at Sacred Heart Parish with the installation of their new pastor, Father William Hernandez. Keep it locked right here on Guadalupe Media, 101.9 FM.
Discover the diverse flavors of genuine Costa Rican coffee from Café Brit. We feature all classic favorites and have expanded our collection with new blends. Whether you want to stick to the flavors you're used to or want to explore different tastes, we can assure consistent quality across all our products. With over 35 years of experience, we are confident in our perfected coffee blends. Rest assured that we use the beans from Costa Rica when roasting our signature blends, including dark roast, light roast, espresso. We love creating new blends and discovering new ways to enjoy Costa Rican coffee. Among our new flavors are breakfast blend, afternoon blend, fusion. Our seasoned coffee roasters have over 3 decades of experience under their belts, mastering the techniques in making the perfect coffee blend. Shop today.
Your one-stop marketing shop is Dolphin Productions. Contact us for graphic designing, printing, banners, billboards, t-shirts, embroidery, promotional items, ID cards, and so much more. Give us a call at 223-1837 to get your business marketed. Find us on Facebook and Instagram or email us at info@dolphinbc.com to get your order in. Dolphin Productions, bringing ideas to life.
Come on!
When hungry or craving, when laughter or tears, enjoy the best snacking or flavors are here. Asadas, bocadas, chiladas, doradas, delicious for snacking, done right and done here.
Done right, done here.